This is Joan London. What if you could make yourself smarter? Understanding your brain could help unleash your potential. Explore your brain, the power and the possibilities on this week's Good Morning America.
Now stay tuned for the ABC Sunday Night Movie. Robert Redford, River Phoenix, Dan Aykroyd, and Sidney Poitier star in Sneakers. Coming up next on ABC.
He was an undercover cop. She was the mafia boss's daughter. Together, love had never been so dangerous. Grand show between Love and Honor, Tuesday.
Fran Drescher, Andre Agassi, Sheryl Crow, and a whole lot more this week on the Emmy Award-winning Late Show with David Letterman. Now, your local news.
Next on TV3 News 11 at 11, the O.J. Simpson jury leaves the courtroom and heads to the murder scene.
Controversy as Germany relives a World War II nightmare.
And we travel to a small Virginia town that inspired the TV series The Waltons.
Plus a possibility of snow in the forecast and all-star hoop action. Next on TV3 News 11 at 11.
Later on The Tonight Show, acerbic repartee with Dennis Miller, and Jay's reunited with X2's Famke Janssen, plus tunes from Fabulous featuring Lil Mo. Your local news is next.
Now, NBC 739.
Later on The Tonight Show, Julie Scardina and her SeaWorld critters. And Jay rolls high with Las Vegas's James Caan, plus rural tunes from Keith Urban. Your local news is next.
Coming up next, Ivan strikes again. The former hurricane builds strength, soaking Texas and Louisiana as Florida braces for another. Through the eyes of Scott Peterson, his own video shown in court, plus a dorm room stripper pole and the controversy over the decor next.
You're in a year where ER is as powerful as ever. Electricity is in the air. A storm sets off a chain of events. Ow! A therapist with a unique talent.
I'm his satisfaction facilitator.
And a mother.
They hurt my daughter. Where is she?
With a secret.
Did you do this on purpose?
That could kill her own family.
I just wanted it to stop. She's lying.
All new ER next Thursday on NBC.
Dinner at 7. All right, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Okay.
Like hell we are.
I'm not going.
Yes, you are.
Fine. But I'm bringing the wine Jill and Cindy brought us back from Tijuana.
Mace, we have to find a way to get along with these people. Someday we may be sharing the same grandchildren.
I can't get that orange smell out of my nose.
AFB. Okay, the good news. We're giving away $100,000. The bad news. You can only see it Monday. The good news. Someone will get away with a lot of dough. The bad news. Someone won't.
Our grand prize goes to...
Monday on ABC. The following preview is rated VF for very funny. Drum roll, please. 2 weeks of all-new home improvements where the funniest guy on Earth becomes the funniest guy on the moon.
This whole thing sounds kind of scary.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think they'd let me drive anything.
Tim trains to be the next civilian in space. And on the season finale.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay's a Sea with SeaWorld's Julie Scardina and her creatures. Plus Temptress Shannon Doherty and the traditional Nutcracker, too. Your local news is next.
The home of the College World Series undergoing a transformation. Then we'll tell you what a Heartland man is accused of distributing on the internet. And even the Grinch has Rose Bowl fever.
You stink.
The Visa Triple Crown Challenge, the Kentucky Derby, Saturday on ABC.
If you thought going to class was boring, see how things have changed for some students at Penn State. Next.
best place for drama on Saturday night is Dragnet. ABC Saturday, 10/9 Central.
Seconds away, plenty of fireworks tonight on the Las Vegas Strip. Why people there are having a blast. And make sure you have plenty of sunscreen handy this weekend. The forecast.
News at 10, You Decide 2004. It was a Super Tuesday for John Kerry, but John Edwards may have reached the end of the campaign trail.
I'm Jeff Michael in Santa Monica, where Governor Schwarzenegger has just found he does have the political muscle to pull $15 billion in bonds across the finish line.
And I'm at Lascos. We are live downtown Democratic headquarters where they're talking about John Kerry. They're talking about the propositions we'll let you listen in too.
When you do that, down on the one knee,
I'm home.
You're home. Are you ever?
Joe. Next Sunday. Faye Dunaway guest stars when the mission takes Sydney Bristow into the heart of London. Just think of this spy as double O, yeah, with a kick. Operation Spy Counter Spy on a new Alias, ABC next Sunday, 9/8 Central.
Michaels and Madden are here for Monday night.
Bears, Dolphins, 9 Eastern.
CBS Action Tuesday. Only 4 episodes are left until the NCIS season finale, and all their secrets are coming out. Then, in the unit, nothing is ever what it seems.
How much do you know about your team leader? I'm not leaving my man behind. Your man or your mission?
The unit after NCIS.
Sugar pie, honey buns. You know it's gonna sleep, but I love you. I can't go to sleep and can't help myself. I love you and nobody else.
Sure, tomorrow. Later on The Tonight Show, it's megastar John Travolta along with Tori Spelling and Bruce Hornsby after your local news.
Good evening. Coming up in just 2 minutes, an avalanche closes both Snoqualmie and Stevens Passes. The Sheriff's Office issues a warning for all of Yakima County. We'll look at the security of Yakima schools since the shooting spree in Moses Lake, and we'll find out about the military's road trip with the Sonics.
It's called EVD. Are you prepared?
EVD? What, isn't there like a cream for that?
No, it's a computer virus.
Isn't that a nerve condition?
Oh my gosh, CBD!
Discover the secret of EVD from the writers of There's Something About Mary, Odd Man Out, Fridays this fall on ABC.
A new comedy in a class by itself. CBS Fridays this fall.
Your local news is next, followed by an all-new Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Next Wednesday on Kidnapped. The team of assassins that kidnapped a wealthy boy have been terminated.
They're killing everyone from ground zero of the kidnapping.
Now, their one living witness.
You're going into surgery?
Could be the only hope to finding a kidnapped boy.
Who the hell?
Kidnapped, next Wednesday, 10/9 Central. And if you missed anything tonight, see the full episode at NBC.
Now, an NBC classic moment as Bette Midler gives Johnny Carson a send-off to remember.
Sexy thing. How I miss the social intercourse so very. Now I have to have it with the guy I married. Still, no, I'd rather watch you.
From Johnny to Jerry, Bette Midler guest stars on an all-new Seinfeld next Thursday.
Later on The Tonight Show, Kathy Ireland joins Jay with Bill Maher and PJ Harvey. Your local news is next.
Hi, I'm Ron Beaton. Next on the Nightcast, the big cola war is over in our area. McCracken and Graves counties try to move ahead on their plan to swap prisoners, and our chance of thunderstorms returns. The Nightcast is next.
Tonight on an all-new Late Show, Samuel L. Jackson, Grizzly expert Timothy Treadwell, plus Dave visits the neighbors and Alan's plea to Jennifer Lopez. But first, your local news.
Next on Nightcast, New York Catholics are ready to watch Archbishop Edward Egan become cardinal.
You'll hear the desperate and controversial call for help from a woman trapped in her sinking car.
And a machine that detects serious health problems years in advance. Nightcast in 30 seconds.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay.
He's passionate. He's committed. He's Dylan McDermott, star of ABC's new series, The Practice.
You're putting the system before a person's life here. He really believes it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's really about helping people. Ready for trial, Your Honor.
The Practice premieres a week from Tuesday on ABC.
Hello, I'm Ann Schieber. Sheriff's deputies in Newaygo County are caught in a standoff with a gunman who claims to have hostages. Shots have been fired. We'll have the latest. Plus, new clues in the Atlanta nightclub bombings. The news is next.
Turn to a different time, when love was a battlefield.
Punk rock rooster, 12 o'clock.
Ow, I'm so not going to the prom with you.
Material Girls ruled.
Where's your Lionel Richie section? Let me think. P-U-R.
And nothing succeeded like excess.
No, it's not a payphone. It's a portable phone.
Get ready.
Is your daddy? Love you on Miami Vice.
For that 80s show, coming this January to Fox.